We had a ton of rain over the week. Some of the recent flooding across the state, it's not good. Now, there are good things from it, though. Rain gardens could actually be a great solution to keeping some of that overflow water at bay. Fox News' Veronica Meadows, she joins us live now to tell us more. Good morning, Veronica. I never thought anybody would be so enthusiastic to talk about rain gardens, but here we are. This is entertaining.
Oh my gosh, Alan, I know, but can we just take a second to understand and to show you guys that the rain is now picking up a little bit. But again, this is probably the only time that we're going to be this excited to stand in the rain and to talk about the rain. And that is because we are talking about rain gardens this morning and how good they are for the environment. Matthew is here with us to tell us a little bit more about just that.
Yeah, sure. So rain gardens are something that everyone can do at their own home, right? A lot of folks started gardening during the pandemic last year and into this year. And so it's just an extension of that. People can start gardening at their own homes to be a part of solving these problems that we're seeing with flooding and pollution across our watershed, across all Southeast Michigan communities.
And a lot of people have really gotten into gardening more, of course, during the COVID-19 pandemic. So rain gardens are another really good way to kind of keep that momentum going.
Exactly. It's a super healthy activity. You're outside, you're working with your hands, you're viewing green space, seeing that green, being a part of nature. It's a huge mental health benefit. I know a lot of us have been pretty cooped up throughout this COVID-19 pandemic, so great activity.
So cooped up. Even right in the spot where we're at near the Arts and Recreation Complex, there are several rain gardens right around us. And if we come over here, you guys, we're going to show you one of the rain gardens at work to really give folks a really good sense of what they are all about. So this one, you can already see that water is pooling. The plants are already soaking up some of that water. And this is what the rain garden should look like.
Exactly. It's a shallow saucer, like 3 to 6 inches deep, nothing dramatic. This one actually is a little more dramatic, actually, than most people do at their own homes. And then you just send your downspout water into it. And so it's keeping it out of the storm system. It's keeping it out of especially communities like Detroit that have combined sewer systems. Keeping that water out of the sewer system is really important. We just plant it in our landscapes instead, where it's not a problem at all.
So maybe if folks are noticing some flooding in their home, maybe in their local communities, if they want to take their own steps to kind of work on that, this is definitely something that they can do.
Absolutely. I mean, for most homes, the first challenge is getting the water away from the foundation. Sometimes people have their downspouts just outletting right next to the house, and that's one of the ways that water gets into basements. So we just want to get that water a little farther away. We dig a rain garden about 10 feet away from our houses and make a beautiful garden space that solves that water problem.
Super important for the environment, too.
Absolutely. This is one of the #1 things people can do for the Rouge River to help soak up that water before it gets into the river, polluting the river, and then also the habitat value for the birds, the butterflies, the pollinators that we can create at our homes through rain gardens. It's incredibly powerful for the environment.
Absolutely. So your organization has been hard at work really putting these rain gardens together. Tell us a little bit about your organization and what you're going to be doing later this morning.
Sure. Well, so Friends of the Rouge is a nonprofit. Our mission is to restore, protect, and enhance the Rouge River, and we do that with volunteers. We're going to have probably about 50 volunteers or so. We'll see whether the rain ends up scaring them away at all, but out digging, planting, I think about 100 shrubs today as a part of this rain garden project.
And really, these rain gardens are all around the Plymouth area.
Yep, all around the Plymouth area. There's the 23 here at PARC. We've got some at homes in the Plymouth area, at Plymouth Township Park, at the high school. So we're really starting to see rain gardens blossom across the Plymouth area and beyond, across Southeast Michigan.
Oh my gosh, well, when you're talking about the rain gardens blossoming, I think that this garden is the perfect example of just that. And so you guys, we're expecting a lot of different volunteers out this morning to really continue to work on the rain gardens and really continue focusing on their project throughout the Plymouth area. We're going to be here all morning long, so stay with us. For now, we are in Plymouth. Veronica Meadows, we'll send it back to you.